Hello and welcome to this presentation from the Urban Penguin. My name is Andrew Mallett, and in today's presentation we're going to look at how we can use SED, the non-interactive command line editor within Linux. We want to be able to show you though how you will use this and why you're going to use this. I create a lot of videos, and in creating videos I have subtitle files. Those subtitle files have additional numeric information that I don't need, such as timestamps and blocks of frames where those timestamps appear. If I want to use those subtitles as a script, if I need to re-record, I can very quickly and very easily remove those unwanted numbers. Come on, let's see how we do this. Hello and welcome to the command line of my Raspberry Pi. A Raspberry Pi where we can learn some really practical examples of how we use the stream editor SED. Now when people first look at SED, sometimes they think, well, I don't know if I ever would use this. So just take this example. As I said, I create a lot of videos, and with those videos we have subtitle files. When I look at the subtitle file, we can see the subtitle file contains both the narration, but also then blocks of frames where it's to appear and the timestamp for that block. I don't need this extra information. So any line beginning with a number, I don't need. So let's go through and clear our screen and then start seeing this is where SED comes into play. We can go through and use the stream editor, SED, SED. We can specify the regular expression that we want to look for, and we open up the regular expression with a /, and then we can go through and use the caret, the uppercase 6 on a US keyboard, for lines that begin with. And it's going to begin with a digit, but we can put a range of characters in by putting 0 through to 9. So I'm looking for lines that begin with any number 0 through to 9. With that in place, that's the end of my regular expression. I can use D to delete those lines, and then I close the SED command down by closing my single quote. I can then go through to the subtitle file. Now at the moment we haven't edited the file, we're only printing to the screen. But this is always a good double check to make sure what you think you're doing is really what you are doing. It looks pretty good to me, and we can see how quick and easy that was. Although this is a very short file, it's only about a minute of narration. Let's go through and clear our screen again. So as I said, my subtitle file hasn't actually changed at the moment. But if I did need to edit the file, we can up arrow key to get back to my SED command, and we can use then SED -I for an in-place edit. Everything else remains the same. Hit the enter key. Now nothing is printed to my screen, but if I go through now and look at the subtitle file, we can see now that it's void of any of those additional characters, and I've got a simple file that I can use for narration.
All that is left to say is thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, then you are probably sadder than I first thought. For more of this drivel, please subscribe, like and comment to @TheUrbanPenguin.